Alright guys, this is station 4 metric measurement word problems. I'm going to give you a heads up now that these word problems are multi-step, and I did this because we need more practice with multi-step word problems. So please make sure that you pay attention to what the questions are asking and put yourself in that situation. Read it like a story. I need you to comprehend what they are saying. So again, remember that we're going to be chunking word problem. So anytime we get to a period or a comma, we're going to draw what we know. So looking at number 1, it says on Thursday the pizzeria used 2 kilograms 180 grams less flour than they used on Friday. So wow, in this first sentence, guys, there's a lot of information that was given. So it says on Thursday, so I know that I have a box and it says for Thursday, and that they had 2 kilograms 180 grams less. It doesn't say that they had that much, it says they had less than they did on Friday. So I actually have to start off with 2 kilograms 180 grams. Remember, less means to subtract, and it says less than they did on Friday. So I'm going to put an F for Friday. So do we actually know Thursday's amount? No. We're going to have to figure it out. So let's keep going to see what other information do they give us. On Friday, they used 12 kilograms 240 grams. Okay. Well, this part's easy because it gives us specifically how much they had on Friday. So I'm going to put Friday, and Friday said that they have 12 kilograms and 240 grams. Alright, so let's read the next one. On Saturday, oh, so we have another day. So it says on Saturday, they used 1,888 grams more than Friday. Oh, okay. So now it's saying that on Saturday, they used more than Friday. They didn't just use this amount. They used 1,888 grams more. So remember, if it says more, we're going to add, and more than who? Friday. So I'm going to put an F for Friday. And then the question, because we still haven't figured out what they want us to solve yet. I mean, we have things to solve, but they didn't ask us a question. So what was the total amount of flour used over the 3 days? So that means, guys, that I have to find the total of all 3 of these put together. But I can't do that if I don't solve for Thursday and if I don't solve for Saturday. So that's what I want to do. Now you'll notice that Saturday is in grams. So that means I need to put Thursday in just grams and Friday in just grams. So let's look at Thursday. If I put Thursday in grams, well, I know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So if I have 2 kilograms, that's 2,000 grams plus another 180 grams. So on Thursday, I have 2,180 grams. And you can also write it, guys. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to write it underneath here. So Thursday is actually equal to 2,180 grams. Okay. Now Friday, again, if you multiply by 1,000, 12 times 1,000 is 12,000. So I know that I have 12,000 plus another 240. So that's 240 grams. So now I have converted my measurements to just grams. So let's actually figure out now Thursday's amount. So over here I have Thursday. So it says that it has 2,180 grams less than Friday. And Friday has 12,240 grams. So I'm going to take my larger number first, 12,240 grams, minus, because remember, we have to subtract, 2,180 grams. Bring down your unit. 0 minus 0 is 0. We cannot take 8 away from 4, so we go next door and borrow. The 2 becomes a 1. The 4 becomes a 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. Now I have 1 minus 1 is 0. I'm not done yet. I still need to go to each place value. 2 minus 2 is 0. And 1 minus 0 is 1. So Thursday is actually equal to 10,060 grams. Okay, so I figured out Thursday. Now I have to figure out Saturday. Saturday's is telling me that it's this much more. So I have to add. So over here I'm going to put Saturday. Or actually I'll put Saturday here. Okay. So Saturday is 12,240 plus 1,888. So guys, I put the larger number on top even though I wrote the smaller number first. It just makes it easier. And these are both in grams, so I need to bring my grams down. Alright, so 0 plus 8 is 8. 8 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. 2 plus 1 is 4. And then bring down your 1. So I know that Saturday is equal to 14,128 grams. All right. Now we've done all this work, but we still haven't answered our question because I still need to figure out how much flour did the pizzeria use in all. So that means I have to take Thursday's total, Friday's total, and Saturday's total, and I'm gonna have to add because it wants the total amount. So over here on this side, I'm gonna start adding them up. I'm gonna start with my larger number, which is 14,128 grams, plus I have 10,060 grams, plus I have Friday, which is 12,240 grams. So I'm going to add all three of these up. They're all in like units. 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 more is 12. 2 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. And then 1 plus 1 is 3. So here, guys, is your final answer. This was a 3-step problem. Holy moly. But we got through it together. and we're going to continue to get through it together. So now all we need is our statement. So again, our question was, what was the total amount of flour used over the 3 days? So our statement would be the total amount of flour used over the 3 days was 36,428 grams. You could have also converted that to kilograms and grams. And that would be 36 kilograms because we're looking at our thousands place, and then 428 grams. And you could have included that in your answer. All right, let's look at number 2. So again, we're going to chunk. So let's read and then we'll draw. Adele let out 18 meters, 46 centimeters of string to fly her kite. So I have a period. So I know that I'm just going to draw a box, because remember, you can always modify your tape diagram. So this is her string, which is 18 meters and 46 centimeters. Okay. She then let out 13 meters, 78 centimeters more before reeling it back in 590 centimeters. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot going on in this chunk. So it says that she let out this much more. So that means I'm going to add to my tape diagram, because she let out 13 meters, 78 centimeters more. But then it says she reeled back in 590 centimeters. Well, this is interesting because the question says, how long was her string after reeling it in? So I think this is going to be a 2-step drawing, because we eventually have to get this total and then subtract out that 590 that she reeled back in, because we can show that here. Of this, she reeled back in 590 centimeters. And so I want to know what was left. It's a lot of information. All right, so let's go ahead and convert these to like units. So remember, in 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So if I have 18 meters, and I multiply 18 times 100, I get 1800 plus 46. So that would actually be 1,846 centimeters. And then here, if I have 13 meters, that would be 1,378 centimeters. So now that I have all my like units, I can add these together, because if I have to take out what I reeled in, I got to figure out, well, how much did I reel in or reel out first? So I have 1,846 centimeters plus 1,378 centimeters. So I have like units, and I'm going to add these up. 6 plus 8 is 14. 7 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 1 more is 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. So together, these amounts equal 3,224 centimeters. But I need to figure out how long was her string after reeling it back in. And she reeled it back in 590 centimeters. So I'm going to have to take this amount and subtract it with 590 centimeters. Four minus 0 is 4. 2 minus 9 I cannot do, so I have to go next door. This 2 becomes a 1. This 2 becomes a 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. 1 minus 5 I cannot do, so I go next door. This 3 becomes a 2. This 1 becomes an 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. And then you bring down your 2. So after she reeled her kite string back in, she was left with 2,634 centimeters. So we're going to write this in a statement. Adele's kite string after she reeled it back in was 2,634 centimeters long. You could have also converted this to 26 meters, 34 centimeters, and use that as your answer. Alright guys, next up is partner work, so please make sure that you and your partner pay close attention to what the problem is asking and try your best to draw a tape diagram that matches.